Alright, so just finished my full-time job and now off to my other job. And now I'm at my second job. Really just moved from over there to here. I had a really long day of work today. It was very, very long. I had back-to-back meetings. I get a lot of people who ask me how I managed to do both my full-time job and this one. And the truth is that I just don't manage it that well. Hello, shrimp. I don't sleep a lot, which is a big problem that I'm trying to fix now. I'm trying to actually get more sleep because it's been really impacting the way that I've been just living in general. I was really skimping on sleep a lot. Also, things like cooking and exercising haven't really been a high priority for me recently, which is a bit sad because I used to really be quite a health nut. I used to cook and exercise daily, but that's definitely taken a backseat. When people ask me how I managed to do both, it really is that these things have become a priority for me, and unfortunately other things have become less of a priority, which I don't necessarily think is healthy, and it's something that I'm trying to balance. Yeah, not really ideal, but yeah, that's just the truth of it. That's how it is right now. Going forward, I have no idea how to make this easier for me and less stressful. The way that I have been handling it so far is just taking it more easy and trying to put less pressure on myself. Because the problem is that I'm a really strict boss, but I'm also a really lazy employee, so. But I did drop off most of the parcels today. I still have some orders, but things are looking really good and I'm feeling really good about the last drop update. On more exciting news, I just found out that I may be getting a spot at their ceramic studio. I feel like I'm talking about this too soon, but I'm really excited about this. So you know that I haven't been doing ceramics for the past few months because of just COVID and everything, but I have been waiting to get a spot in a ceramic studio that's kind of like a shared space to do my own things, and there's a possibility that I may have gotten a spot finally after waiting almost a year, so I might be starting to do ceramics again. I hope I'm not jinxing myself by talking about this too soon, but I'm really excited, and I know a lot of people have been waiting for ceramics and stuff like that, and I also was hoping to pick it up again, which is funny because the other day I was thinking I'm just not going to do it anymore, it's just not a possibility. But then this happened, so I will keep you updated on that. That's a quick update. Hopefully this won't be too boring of a vlog because it's gonna be a lot of just like talking and chatting and stuff like that. Oh, I do actually need to put up a new Patreon post today. So I've been trying to do more content on my Patreon that is more art focused and kind of like doing like just blog updates and stuff like that. Okay, time to get to work. My boss is telling me that I need to get to work and stop talking to you. Just finished dinner. Just finished my new article for Patreon. So this new post is actually about the painting materials I take when I go outside to do like plein air painting or going to a cafe or when I'm traveling. I started to try to do this thing to provide more just insights and tips on just general drawing and painting skills and things that I do that I have found to work for me, and I don't know. I thought it'd be just kind of fun to share this other art stuff, art knowledge that I know maybe people want to know about this, but I like that kind of stuff. So hopefully my patrons do too. And on to the next thing. So I got new notepads made and I couldn't wait to open them, and I think this is my my new notepads, but yeah, gonna open it and see, and hopefully they turned out nice. I'm a little bit nervous because I feel like I've ordered a few things in the past month that didn't turn out the way that I wanted to, and I really hope that these came out nice. So that's what they look like. Oh my god, they turned out super cute! They turned out super cute. Look at this, look at this. I'm gonna open one of them. They turned out great, I think. Look, can you see this? I'm actually really happy with these. These actually look like what I thought they would look like. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just really happy because something actually turned out the way I thought it was going to turn out. And I kind of like that it's like a series. So I made, I can show you. I made like an autumn version before, and this is like a spring version. You see them side by side here. But yeah, I don't know. It's just so satisfying when something actually turns out the way that you think they're gonna turn out. But yeah, I'm gonna have these notepads for the next shop update at the end of the month. Or actually, I don't know. Maybe I'll list these right away because I don't see a reason to wait. So yeah, actually, I take that back. I'm gonna go ahead and list these as soon as possible to the shop. So yeah, in celebration of spring. So this was my autumn pad. So this is my version for autumn, and this one is my version for spring. So I kind of feel bad I didn't do one for winter now because I kind of want to do one for summer and just make it like a whole seasonal series thing, but yeah. Good morning. It is Saturday again. We've gone through another whole week of work. Plan for this weekend. Really need to actually do some drawing stuff. So I need to get those Patreon rewards done so that I can actually print them out and get them ready to be sent. And I also need to do some art stuff for a collaboration I'm working on, and I haven't started on it yet. So lots of art drawing stuff that I need to do. So the plan probably is going to be, yeah, drawing and watching Critical Role because I fell asleep last night watching it. So not because it was boring, but because I was really tired. We made nachos and then ate the whole thing of nachos, and then I just immediately fell asleep. I can give a quick update about this. Hold on. So at the end of my last video, I was showing you the sticker sheets that I got that were just really poor quality, and I had ended on it saying, oh, they're going to go ahead and reprint it for me. So I actually got the reprint yesterday, but somehow, they made it worse. It was worse than before. And I don't know what happened, but it's like there were all these little pixelated things around the areas, and it's really obvious around the white parts. So that's really disappointing because I was really looking forward to being able to just outsource some of the stickers, but yeah, really not happy with how they turned out. So still gonna make them in-house, which means that I'm going to also put up the new guinea pig stickers that I have. So this one, if you remember, this one will be available on the store very, very soon. And then this one, I need to do some edits on it. I really like the blue background, and this is also one of the reasons why I wanted to outsource it. The problem is that it wastes a lot of ink, so if I have this one on my store, I probably won't have the blue background, which is a little bit sad because I do quite like it. I guess it doesn't really matter because the stickers themselves don't have the blue background, it's just the presentation. I'm gonna go ahead and set that up as well. Also, I need to order new packaging because I need new packaging. Actually, not just because I want it, but because I'm actually running low on those mailer boxes. I think that's what they're called, cardboard mailers. Also, started off the morning very well with opening up my new package. Got this print from Kufrin. I don't know how to say it. It's gonna be on the screen here. This is an original painting. I was very happy to actually get an original from her. It's super, super cute, perfect for spring. Feeling very inspired to actually go ahead and paint something kind of like this with like florals and stuff like that. That would be really fun. I'm gonna go ahead and put this up on the wall and then start getting settled in to do some drawing stuff. So hopefully I can get that today. It's just like my Patreon reward theme is birthday themed because it's my birthday month, but I really want to draw florals and stuff for spring. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure that out. So there will probably be some drawing finally in one of these videos. probably should set up an Instagram post or something for today. I've been really lazy with Instagram recently. I just haven't been feeling it, and not being active on Instagram, I can definitely feel the engagement on my Instagram going down. So I need to get back up on that train again. It's just, I think I got really burnt out from social media in January when I was posting almost like twice a day with BurbFest. And yeah, and so with these sticker sheets, I think what I'm gonna do is, I kind of mentioned in my last video, I think I'm gonna just cut them and just sell them really cheap, like 4 in a pack, because I don't know what else to do with these, and I have a lot of them now. These will probably up also for the March update, I think, which also means I think I might need to actually take that giant paper cutter out and try to use it to cut these stickers, because I don't want to have to cut all these one by hand. And this time I'm gonna ask my partner to help me take it out of the box, because last time I almost really hurt my back. I'm really too old for this stuff, guys. Yeah. So, gonna put up some art and then put on some Critical Role and do some drawing. Yeah, it's gonna be a day. Maybe in one of these videos I'm gonna do like a redoing the wall art, because I've had the same wall art for a while and I've seen other people do this. They kind of switch out their wall art, and I really like that idea, because then you get to see new art. I usually just leave them up forever and then never change them out, but I have a lot of art that I haven't put up, and might be nice. So maybe I'll do some type of like floral thing or something. I don't know. It's really hard for me to say that because I really love all the art that's already on my wall, so yeah, we'll see. So I'm doing some cleaning, and I have this bubble mailer that I got from somebody. And I just want to show you guys really quickly how you would actually recycle these, because I don't think everybody knows. So what you have to do is you actually have to separate the paper from the plastic just by ripping it apart. And then it should actually come apart pretty easily. So then obviously you put the paper into the paper and the plastic into the plastic. So I'll probably end up actually reusing this bubble wrap. It still is bubbly, I can feel it here. It still has air in them. So this is just a little PSA in case you didn't know. So I spent a little bit of time cleaning up the studio some more, just because after the last shop update it was just a mess. And then I went ahead and cut out a whole bunch of new guinea pig stickers. I had to also then take some new photos of them, because I didn't have any new photos of these stickers, just the old ones. And my setup is pretty simple. I just put up a sheet and then take my photos in front of that sheet. So then I was still feeling inspired to draw some florals, so I decided to draw some guinea pigs in spring. So I know I said I was going to do the Patreon awards, but I was just feeling inspired to draw these guinea pigs in spring. It's an idea I've had in my head for a while, and I just felt like now was the time to do it, so yeah. When inspiration strikes, you just kind of go with it. After drawing, it was time to prep some more packaging, and that meant stamping all of these boxes. It kind of sucks because this stamp is already losing ink. Like you can see on this one, already doesn't look good. I haven't even had this one for a year yet, so I'm probably gonna have to buy a new stamp, or I don't know, maybe I'll go back to my old logo. Kind of like my old logo, but I also like this one. This is the other stamp I've had for I think 4 or 5 years, and I've been using this one for ages, and it still has ink in it. And it's also a lot easier to line up to make them straight, because if you see, or if you saw me stamping them, sometimes they were a little crooked, but if I buy a new one, I'm gonna buy one that is like this. So I've been working on drawing and just hanging out and doing some test prints. But I feel super guilty because I didn't do the Patreon rewards yet, and I really need to do them. I'm so sorry, guys. I just haven't felt the motivation or like the spark to make them, and I want them to be good. So I've been procrastinating. That means that tomorrow is going to be a big day of drawing, because I need to work on that art for the collaboration that I mentioned earlier. and finishing the Patreon rewards. But on the bright side, gonna be having new prints in the shop. So this one is inspired by one of the wooden slices I had made, I think like a month or two ago. No, it wasn't 2 months ago. It was last month. But I thought it'd be fun to make it into prints. And so I have this print, and then I'll also be making it into a sticker as well. Yeah. I should really do those Patreon rewards now. Okay, I'm gonna do them. I'm gonna do them. It's 9:30 right now, which for most people would be really late, but this is like late afternoon for me, considering how late I go to bed. So I'm gonna try to draw some stuff now. Well, I started drawing and I was finally getting into it, and then the iPad died. So iPad. I think that's a sign to just let it rest for tonight and then finish it up tomorrow, because it is pretty late. But at least I have some sketches now, and I feel like sketching is always the hardest part. So I'm gonna close up for tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Come here and show me your hat.
I got a new hat from Amy Francis. Look, it's so cute.
It's too...
Am I too close? Did it back up?
No, it's too bright.
I was gonna say it's too cute. The camera can't see it. Okay. Where are we going? Right now we're going to an apartment viewing because we're thinking about moving, because I think my partner is finally getting tired of having all of my things in the living room. So we're deciding on whether or not to move, and yeah, so we're on our way to an apartment viewing, and I guess we're taking it with us because I brought the camera, and thought it'd be kind of fun to, hold on, the outside is loud, and I didn't bring the fuzzy thing to mute the noise or the wind, so if it's really windy, I'm sorry. But yeah, we're going to an apartment viewing now, and hopefully it's nice. Also, I think it is kind of funny bringing you with us to this apartment viewing, but I thought it'd be nice to just like leave the apartment, because I feel like all of my vlogs are just me in the apartment. Actually, like me just in one room. So this is supposed to, you know, change it up a little bit. Be outside. And it's sunny. Originally, the weather report said it was gonna snow, but it lied, like it usually does. Hey friends, so I'm a terrible vlogger because I said I was going to show you the place that we were going to go look at, but then we got there and I completely forgot about vlogging. And I feel like this happens all the time. The thing I find really hard about vlogging is actually remembering to vlog. I keep having to think about like, oh, I should be vlogging this thing, I need to turn the camera on, but I just immediately forget. And I don't know how other people do this, but it's something that I'm trying to learn to get better at, because it's definitely a very difficult thing to be vlogging and then obviously not recording what you're doing. I'm gonna go ahead and continue some of the art stuff that I worked on last night and this morning. And speaking of which, of like not vlogging a thing, I did draw this morning, but speaking about not having the camera on while I'm doing things, for example, like this morning I actually did like a small drawing session, but I didn't vlog it because I was still in my PJs and it looked like trash. And I find that it's just really hard to be ready to be on camera, and I feel like a lot of times I already look like trash, and it's kind of, I don't want to say like, no, I guess it is. It's a bit of like an insecurity of making sure that I look okay on camera, because these things will exist forever on the internet. And that's just something that I have to think about and consider sometimes. So like, am I okay with this being forever on the internet? And to be honest, like most of the time, like, yeah, I don't look great, but whatever. But it is an interesting thing about vlogging and learning how to vlog and be a vlogger, and also just being about, and also just being open about these things and talking about them. Also, it's another one of those like cloudy days where, as you can tell, I'm gonna have a really hard time editing this video later because of the sun coming in and out. Anyway, that's my little snippet about vlogging. But I'm gonna go ahead now and do some drawing stuff and yeah, try to finish up this like pattern thing that I'm working on. I don't know. Anyway, that's my little spiel.